luck. A monarch found his voice. A dancer lost her grip. And a hiker lost his arm, literally, in some of the best films of the past year. The award season is now upon us, which means they're all about to go head to head at everything from the Oscars to the BAFTAs. But it all begins on Sunday with the Golden Globes. Here to give us predictions ahead of the ceremony, please welcome Alex Zane.
Hello. Women, hello, how are you? Yep. Pale and interesting.
See, they all need treating like a child. Just come, you got all fluff all over you.
Are you deliberately pale and interesting? Is that the look that you like, or is that just the look that you can't do anything about?
No, it's a combination of smoking, drinking and irritable bowel syndrome.
Thanks for sharing that.
But what I tend to do is I tend to sunbathe with a pig under each arm. So...
A useful flotation aid if you ever fell overboard.
Absolutely. I always take a pig with me on a cruise.
So, the Golden Globes, obviously, they're on Sunday.
Yeah, 11:30, Living HD. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. There you go.
So what is it? Angela Griffin's going to be hosting the LA part of it.
Yeah, Angela Griffin drew the short straw and flies out to LA to talk to the stars on the red carpet in the sunshine. I'm on an industrial estate in Isleworth.
Cool.
But that said, it's going to be a great show. I love the Globes. I think the Globes are far more exciting than the Oscars in terms of sort of the drama and the gossip and the stories and everything you want from an awards show.
Is it because it's the first one? Do you think that's why they managed to get in there first?
I think it's the first one. I think because Ricky's doing it again, Ricky Gervais is doing it again for a second time. I think he was absolutely brilliant last year. So I think he sort of adds that kind of earthy humour. It's not too pompous and you know, and he's a Brit as well.
So it's the best motion picture drama that we're looking at. What is your prediction? Come on.
Well, it's both my prediction and my hope that the King's Speech gets it.
This is Colin Firth.
It's absolutely, honestly, even if you don't like period dramas, if they sort of make you go, oh, it's well, if you do,
let's give you a wee taster, as you guys haven't seen it. Let's have a look.
My husband is well, he's required to speak publicly.
I haven't seen
Perhaps he should change jobs.
He can't. And what of my husband with the Duke of York?
Forgive me, Your
Royal Highness.
Royal Highness.
Wonderful, wonderful. And is Helena Bonham Carter, is she up for an award as well?
Helena Bonham Carter's up for an award, Colin Firth as well. I mean, Helena Bonham Carter, I love. I mean, I think she's fantastic. And so often you see her in these roles that are kind
crazy roles.
Right, OK, kind of kooky with kind of like ticks and stuff and like Bellatrix Lestrange and Harry Potter. But in this, she just proves what a fantastic actress she is.
Do you think Colin Firth can do it? Can he win the Best Actor?
I hope so. I mean, based on last year's A Single Man, which he was up for the Oscar for, and it didn't win, and this, I think, I think he can. It's just an astonishingly amazing. I can't praise him enough. I'm going to start gushing, but he's brilliant.
But so is it going to be a Brit year then? Do you think?
Well, I don't think we picked up a single award last year.
I know.
And we're up against some pretty tough films. Inception is another one. That's
Inception. Yeah.
This is Leonardo DiCaprio, isn't it?
It is, and I will say this outright. It was my favourite film of 2010.
It was not.
Right.
Did you get it? I didn't. Did you get it?
Oh. A lot of people sort of say, like...
That's me at the titles.
Right.
Well, again, Alex, let's have a little look for those who haven't seen it.
A single idea from the human mind can build cities. An idea can transform the world and rewrite all the rules. Which is why I have to steal it.
Yeah, I don't... It's something about dreams or something. I've not seen it yet.
Dream within a dream.
Really?
Something about dreams. It is. You said you didn't get it. That is what it's about.
That's the only bit I got.
OK,
I didn't know what it was about. I knew it was a dream within a dream. I don't think you could... I was tired when I went. Perhaps not a good idea.
No,
It's a bit sleepy. I dropped off a few times. That didn't help.
Yeah, you really... It's a film, as with many films, that you need to actually watch.
Right.
Is Leonardo DiCaprio up for an award himself?
I don't think he is,
I think
he's turned into one of the most brilliant
I love
actors.
him, yeah.
He has, he
That
has.
combined with Shutter Island, I don't know if you saw that last
loved
year.
that.
Wasn't that good? That was great.
That was brilliant.
There's some fabulous films that are out there at the moment. One of which has one of my favourite actresses in, Natalie Portman, Black Swan.
Black Swan.
What's your take on this? How do you think she's going to do?
It's not actually out here yet, but I would advise people to go and see it. It's brilliant. I mean, I think Natalie Portman is fantastic, and Darren Aronofsky's the director. He's done some great films like Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
And he did The Wrestler, and he brings...
What a stark contrast between the two.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in the sense that he can take a great actor or actress and turn an award-winning performance from them. I mean, he did it for Mickey Rourke, although he didn't pick up the Oscar, but this is Natalie Portman at her best. And, I mean, she's fantastic most of the time, but this is astonishing.
What about 127 Hours?
Yeah, Danny Boyle. It's not. I don't think the film itself is up for an award, but
Best screenplay, I think it is.
right. Yeah, it's as you said at the start. It's the story of this guy who removes his arm after becoming trapped by a boulder, and that scene is tough.
But can it hold its own? Because essentially you're going to see it knowing what happens at the end. How can a director or a screenwriter hold your interest when you already know what's going to happen?
And that's why it's such an achievement, exactly that point, because it is a one-man show, and James Franco, who's up for an award, is fantastic in it. I mean, because you are watching a man in a ditch for an hour and a half, and yet you can't take your eyes off it. It's great.
What are you really, really hoping for at the Golden Awards? If you Golden Globe Awards, if you could have any one wish for any award, what would it be?
For me, probably best person covering the awards from an industrial state.
No, I meant who would you really want to win? Who are you really gunning for?
For me, it's got to be the King's Speech. The King's Speech all the way this year.
Good, good. And, you know, we were talking earlier about star charts and this sort of thing. Are you in a relationship at the moment?
I am, yes,
Have you got a little chart in the fridge?
I don't have a chart, but when we go out for a walk, my girlfriend puts me on reins.
Are you dangerous near roads, that kind of thing?
I get excited.
So you get your little treat at the end of the day, don't you, Alex?
Yeah, no, I think it's interesting, although I think if you turn a man into a child, then the man should just be a child. You can't have a child cooking, cleaning, doing